Hey guys, and welcome to another episode tutorial with me, Joseph Evans, author of the Secret Sequence books and The Phoenix Prophecy, The Ember Effect, Soulbound, The Secret of Rain, The Last Goodbye and Glitch Girl on episode. Okay, before we start, if you find my tutorials helpful and you'd like me to continue making them, please take a quick moment to check out my Patreon page and see the different ways that you can support me. If you do decide to support me, you can get a range of rewards as a thank you from me, including early access to these tutorials, voting on what tutorials I make, episode goodie bags, shoutouts for you and your story, and even personal help from me. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own custom backgrounds. Now, every creator has a slightly different way of doing things because there is no official way, but pretty much we have four main options. We can either illustrate a background from scratch, which, let's be fair, most of us, including me, don't have the artistic ability to do. We can hire an artist to illustrate the background for us, which most of us don't have the money to pay for. We could use a public domain photo we find online, or we can chop up and change things around using the official episode backgrounds. So clearly for most of us, option 1 is going to be completely out of the question. If you do have a budget for option 2, there are two places I would recommend going to find an artist. The first is Fiverr.com. Here you'll find artists who will make you original backgrounds for as little as $5. The second is ArtStation. The quality you'll get from artists here will most likely be a lot higher, but with that, so will the price be a lot higher. Okay, on to option 3, using a public domain image. Now, this is probably the quickest and easiest thing to do, but it does require some explanation. The term public domain means something that has no copyright attached to it. For instance, if we loaded up Google image search and found a nice background there, we would most likely be breaking copyright law by using it. Google picks up images from everywhere on the internet, whether they're copyright protected or not, so it's important that we use a different service. Luckily, there are sites out there that host public domain images only, and anything you find on these will be legal to use. One such site is pexels.com, and another is pixabay.com, which I use all the time. So let's say I want a new bedroom background for my story. If I do a search for bedroom interior, loads of cool photos of bedrooms come up that are completely free to use and ready to go. I like the look of this one right here, and I could simply use this as it is, but of course this is a photo, not an illustration, which does make it seem out of place when used in combination with the official episode backgrounds, which are all illustrated. Unfortunately, it is quite difficult to find public domain images that look like paintings or illustrations, but there is something we can do. We can convert the photo into an illustration using a free tool called Photosketcher. To get this, head over to photosketcher.com, and if you're using a Windows computer, just click this blue button right here. If you're a Mac user, scroll down and click this link right here. When you do, it'll take you to another page where you click this blue button and then Photosketcher OS X. When that's installed, open it up and drag your photo into the first frame, and you can zoom out or zoom in with these magnifying glasses in the top right hand corner. Then click on this painting palette icon. This is where you'll have the option to choose the painting style and mess around with the parameters. This will be completely up to you and will be a matter of personal taste, but for me I like painting 8 expressive brushstrokes. When you're done dragging these sliders, click on draw, and my photo now looks way more like an illustration. When you're done, all you have to do is click this save icon here and you're ready to upload to episode. Okay, on to option number 4, which is editing the official episode backgrounds. Now, there are many programs and apps that will allow you to do this, but most of them will charge you. Thankfully, there is a completely free image editor named GIMP. Now, I know this is a really unfortunate name that probably puts a lot of people off using it, but trust me, it really is worth getting if you want full image editing capabilities without having to pay to unlock features or see adverts all the time. All you need to do is head over to gimp.org and click this red download button right here. And while that's downloading, let's head over to the art catalogue and find a background to start with. Since it's October at the moment, I think I'm going to make a spooky bedroom, so why don't I use this crypt background as my basis and see if I can make a bedroom out of it. So first of all, I'm going to copy the image, open up GIMP, and then create a new document, which is the correct size for a 3-zone episode background. Now those dimensions are 1920 pixels width by 1136 pixels height. Click OK, and then just simply Command and V to paste that in. Next up, I'm probably going to want to add a bed in there, so let's go back to the art catalogue and find a suitable bed. I'm just going to click on the bedroom tag here, have a look through, and I think this hotel bedroom night one will work well. So once again, just copy and paste that image into the same document, and because this is now floating above our background, we're going to need to press this green symbol down here just to properly add it to our project. And now it is time to start cutting. To do this, we need to select this free select tool, this one right here, and then start adding points all around our bed and the bedside table because it's overlapping. This is a bit of a lengthy and boring process, but believe me, it will be worth it. Once you've done that, hit the return key on your keyboard and then copy and paste that selection using Command C, then Command V. This will cut out the bed and the bedside table and paste it as a floating selection on top of our two existing backgrounds. So once again, because this is a floating layer, remember to click this green button down here to add it to the overall image. And then we're going to want to hide the original hotel background by deselecting the eye next to it. And as you can see, our bed is now in our crypt, but it does need some resizing and some repositioning. To resize it, we're going to need to use the scale tool, this one here. And remember to hold down the shift key if you want to keep it the correct aspect ratio. Okay, I think about that size works. Hit the return key to confirm the change. And then if we need to move it around, we can use this move tool just here. I think about there looks good. So using this exact same method, I can cut things out of all sorts of official backgrounds. Let's put a chest of drawers here, some kind of units all the way over here, maybe a picture or two on the walls, and how about a few pumpkins to go with our Halloween theme. Awesome, this looks pretty good as it is, but how about I want to change the colour of the bed sheets? To do that, all I need to do is isolate them from the headboard and the bedside table, using the free select tool once again, and make sure we have the correct layer selected. Then go to Colours, Hue Saturation, and drag this hue slider right here. And as you can see, it goes all the way through the colour wheel. I think I'm going to go for this eerie blue to match the gothic theme. And just click OK. Alright guys, I think that is pretty much all I need to take you through in order for you to get started with your own backgrounds. At the end of the day, it is all about trying things out and seeing what does and what doesn't look good. If this tutorial has helped you in any way, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the helpful tutorials I've got coming up. And if you'd like to support me and get some exciting rewards in return, like early access to these tutorials and personal help from me, head over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/author Joseph Evans. Thank you so much for watching guys, good luck with your custom backgrounds, and I will see you all next time.